$2,000. Okay. Now, let's say you have $5,000 in 2015. Okay. And you have $5,000 today. That's probably going to give you something around how much? 2.5 million or something. So now the changes here is this. It's not about dollars, naira. Okay. These guys, they did absolute nothing to grow the economy of Nigeria enough to grow exports. Agriculture would have done the magic for Nigeria to start with, apart from oil. As the world, as the price on the, so as the oil price continue to dwindle on the world market, not stable, right? The Fulani terrorists as well continue to destroy the farms, continue to chase people out of the farm. No electricity. Factories can't really produce a lot, which means Nigeria needs to resort into importation of most of what they could normally produce locally if they have the electricity. Now, 6 years, right? People told them, they said, to find a solution to Nigeria electricity problem, energy problem, you probably need to, segment it. Let everybody generate their own electricity. Generating electricity alone can make some, generating electricity, selling the electricity can make some states, right, so viable, rich enough to give the better lives to their people. Like, break it down. But Nigeria is a Almajiri system. Okay, it's an handout system whereby they take everything they can take from every part of the country, put everything in a jar, right? And then they will start sharing the content of the jar, which is the money, to those other states that are dependent on those money. They are lazy, unproductive, because Nigeria make them so, right? They can't really make or create wealth. They depend on that. So if they broke down the electricity generation and distribution, maybe that could have improved the local electricity generation and distribution, and also increase the production level, and at the same time increase employment for the people who are, for a country with the highest number of young people in the whole world. Do you get what I mean now? Small thing that doesn't require you having to call God help us. This is simple. Break this monopoly of electricity enough and mean it. But guess what? In Nigeria, they would love to borrow money. When they borrow money and then say they are investing in electricity, right? Then they will tell you, we are now generating 7,000 megawatts. Oh, we are now generating 6,000 megawatts. But we're having problem distributing it. Why won't they have problems? They generate electricity from River State. They are transferring the cable through Kogi, through everywhere, taking it to Sokoto. They generate electricity in Pakpalanto, in Ogun State. They are laying cables, thousands of cables of poles, miles and hundreds of miles of cable to northern Nigeria. And they are not sending them to go and power factories, to go and power production chains and all of that. They are sending them to northern Nigeria to go and power huts, hamlets, small homes where people pay no bills, while the industrialized southern Nigeria continue to wallow in the darkness of dark-minded criminals who lead you. So it's a simple logic. They didn't do that. So which means you have nothing that you are producing generally. Politicians will tell you, we have to increase this and that. It's all lies. If Nigeria doesn't break up, if Nigeria doesn't break completely down, right, the dependency of this Bambi Allah system will continue to weigh everybody down. It's a simple logic. That's more reason why, for those of you who are wasting your time and pushing together, we need to go and vote. You are not thinking. If you are thinking, you will channel that energy to something else, which can be more productive than the energy you are channeling towards this fraud that will keep you in perpetuity of poverty to start with. So you have nothing you are producing, which means you depend more on what people buy and bring into Nigeria. Even your president, your politicians, they depend on the medical service from abroad. You see, all these things, yeah, what they do is this. They put stress on your naira and they increase the value of the foreign currencies. How? When they bring goods, finished goods into Nigeria, most of the ships, most of the planes, cargo planes who bring things into Nigeria, finished goods, they fly out of Nigeria empty-handed. Where do you think? Because Nigeria offered them nothing. You're offering nothing back. Nothing substantial for them to say, we are trading about 100 billion in agricultural products with Nigeria. $100 billion. Do you know how massive that is in an economy? That will put a less stress on your naira, because they need more. They need to bring more of theirs, not you having to buy theirs to access their market. That's what they did to you. They took that away. And that means they put all the stress on the cost of satisfying your easy life and lazy life of your leaders that has passed down on to many of you. Lazy lives, lazy mind. A young person cannot win. It will take forever. Lazy mind, lazy heads, lazy leadership, lazy country. Yeah? Laziness brought you poverty to start, with. So what do you get? People have to now tell you, do you want to buy this from China? Yes. Okay. We are going to sell it to you for this price. That's too much. Your naira is worthless. So if we have to change it to yuan, you have to change it for this price. Now, what that simply does to you is that when they now bring those things back, yeah, you see that 1 million naira you have, that you could go into market and see that 1 million naira is now cut into 4. The value of your 1 million naira is now somewhere around 250,000 naira. You still have 1 million, no? You still have it. But the value is no longer 1 million naira. Because once you go out there to buy something, that is when you will realize that, oh boy, how much is this bag of cement? Say, it is now 4,000 naira, 4,500. We used to buy this for 1,300, 1,400. Is it not Dangote cement again? Are they not doing it in Nigeria? Are we importing that too? They ask me too many questions. Now 4,100 naira. If you want buy, make you buy. So that means the money you would normally use to buy 3 bags of cement, you are now going to use it to buy 1. So that is the effect. It is when you take that your naira out, then you feel like, this money, no. That's the example of what they did to you. Companies are no longer making profits. Businesses, they started folding up. Because as the businesses are folding up, the government, you are losing your jobs. As you are losing your job, the government is losing money. And government doesn't have any job. They don't have job. Government have no business in business. They don't have any job. Government take from you. If you don't have anything to give, they just have to squeeze those who have. They call it tax. There is nothing invested. Now, when they are taking those money from you, they are not investing the money in you. They are not investing in their economy to multiply it. They were using it to buy forex for themselves, for their families, for their children who are studying abroad. I don't know if this makes any sense to you. It doesn't have to make any sense to you if you are a Buhari idiot. But I'm glad you are listening to me. At least you are listening to me. Good. Your naira is worthless. The government is broke. What else can they do? APC, Egbekegbe government, decided to start printing money when they have exhausted their borrowing capacity. Because according to them, those who are advising them, Buhari put people there as economic advisor, and they are telling them that, in fact, Nigeria is so healthy that Nigeria can still continue to borrow. Nigeria hasn't reached the borrowing this and that. The Buharinomics, but guess what? Even me, we no be an economist. Yeah, I can tell you this free of charge. In your 2022 budget, yeah, budget ratio, okay, because I want to talk economic terms now, and it probably will just be sounding gibberish to you. Let me use the layman language where everybody go understand, right? Hmm? Oh no, one sec. You know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to be back on this. Something popped up. So sorry about that. One sec. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Something came off and I'm like, I need to actually tackle that as soon as possible. Okay. So Buhari appointed economist and you now have Buharinomics. Okay. They said, oh, Nigeria can still borrow and borrow. But you see that your 2022 budget, right? The payment for debt servicing alone is going to take more than 4 trillion naira. More than 4 trillion naira to service the gbese they have borrowed so far. In the same 2022 budget, they are planning to also borrow another 12 trillion out of the 17 trillion budget, which means they have a target of generating 5 trillion only this year. Can you believe that? 5 trillion. Because people are poor, no job. People are just waiting for whatever these criminals can hand to them. Gari, rice, anything that you can give to the 1,000 recharge card, anything, just give us anything. Nigeria is that broke. So in your 2022 budget, 5 trillion to be generated, 4 trillion to service debt. You know what that means? It simply means every 100 naira that Nigerian governments generate or call tax, even if they sell crude or anything, every 100 naira, they are paying 99 naira to service the gbese. Let me take that again. Nigeria is broke. Nigeria under Buhari, they have borrowed your destiny to the fault that every 100 naira they make, call it tax, so sell property, government property, sell crude oil, every 100 naira, not 100, okay, make I use dollar. Every $100, no, use naira. Make I use naira. 100 naira they make. They have to use 99 naira in 2022 to service their gbese, because Nigeria's gbese don't cross border under these criminals. So they have no money to pay teachers. To pay themselves, they don't have money. They don't have money to buy cars. They don't have money to service all this luxurious life they are living. They don't have any money. As Nigeria is right now, they have no money. That is why Nigeria as a country wrote a budget of 17 trillion, padded by people who want to steal money for their own election this year. Yeah? 17 trillion, but they are going to go and borrow 12 trillion of that money. From the 12 trillion they will borrow, yeah, from every money they generate, they have to start paying back 99 naira from every 100 naira, 900 naira from every 1,000 naira, 9,000 naira from every 10,000 naira they make, 99,000 naira from every 100,000 they Oh man, what do you think that is going to be? More poverty, more joblessness, more crime. When these guys were done, yeah, they are not even done. They even went into the Central Bank of Nigeria. They started printing money. I mean, you know, when you collect tax here, collect this, collect that, you borrow money here, there, and there, and it's still not enough. It's not enough. They went into Central Bank. They started printing money. Inflation, hyperinflation is what you're going to be dealing with under these criminals. So what legacy gone is Steve Numbu, Oshimbade, Fake Pastor Ruga, Devulu Mayi, Oji Uzo Kalu, who else again? What legacy gone are they coming to build on? Now, question I they ask, because since yesterday that Buhari, lifted the ban on Twitter, it be like say the sewage boys, they are back, fake accounts, faceless bunch of sewage boys, hungry twats, and then the deluded, selfish uncles and aunties abroad. They are resurfacing, we're asking questions. What legacy exactly are they talking about? I'm waiting. They went to, because even Pastor Ruga, he said, about anything will happen now, we move. How you move them is up to you. But guess what? I got this. I don't know if, Oji or Kalu, the same people who are doing, what's that song again? Or something like that, yeah? They also went to Oji or Kalu. No, Oji or Kalu, please.
Please, my name is Alhaji Mohammed Murtala. I'm a grassroots politician. I'm here to beg you to come out and contest for the president of Nigeria 2023. Because it is the turn of our Southeast to produce the next president. The Southwest have taken their slots. The Northerners have taken their slots. The South have taken their own. So it is the turn of an Igbo man to take it. And we need somebody like you because you are very energetic. You can travel from here to anywhere. If there is trouble in Maiduguri now, you will be in Maiduguri in less than an hour. You are an action man. We know we have your record. Thank you, Excellency. Please, we are appealing to you, sir. Help us and come out. Nobody like it. Nobody, sir. Nobody, sir.
Now, election season. Trust me, everybody did business now. If you listen to any of them, if they talk, say, okay, who be the Mugu? Who be the Mugu? If you can't find the Mugu and you are following this swagger and all of that, Baba, you be the Mugu. Now you then they use. Now you. Mugu, you are the Mugu. Listen, people said if you don't participate in their election, they are going to pick themselves, they are going to do this and that. We said, do it. Now here we did where we told you that you will regret Buhari. So somebody is now, listen, somebody is now trying to say, if you don't, some will tell you, right? If you don't support PDP, APC will continue and Tifnubu will be your president. And so, now, I mean, Buhari became president now. Many of you who jump up and down. Some of you have become jobless today. Yeah, I mean, we were here. So nothing worse can happen to you that will be compared to what calamity that Nigeria is. Don't let anybody, it doesn't, we cannot just, listen, we are waiting for our time, our day. That great day that everything they've invested in all this nonsense will collapse right before our eyes when you have that number. Until then, the ways that campaigned and jumped up for Buhari, where are they today? Don't let anybody use any fancy word. And then they say, hey, if you try to stop Tifnumbu, the northern Nigeria is going to take it. And so what? Who gives a see? Now that's the problem. They want you to start giving a damn. The Igbo man should be president. Me, I support Igbo man to be president too, but I'm not going to vote for an Igbo man to be president under the current system of Nigeria. But at least make them pretend for us for some time. Let them keep us like, you see those Maiyegun, they don't know what they are talking about. Nigeria is one. APC, they have zoned their presidential candidate for the Igbos. Hey, that's fair. Oh, PDP, Papa destroy Peking. They don't zone their own blah 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 to the. I mean, under the same rig system, me, I won't vote, and I know many of you won't. I mean, it's practical. Make them use that one, counter us, and say, "Shut up your mouth. We are one Nigeria, fake one Nigeria." So don't let anybody intimidate you with. They will write their names. They will put their people there, and leave us alone. We told you in 2015. Me, we sit down here. I think I actually won so many enemies for telling you that Buhari is demented. I remember that. And many of you, the wearies that are now jumping on my post right now, look at them. The wearies, all these Lagos Ababakus that jumping up right now. Many of them, they told you, didn't they? They told you in 2015. You are going to regret for not voting for Buhari because Buhari is going to surprise all of you. My people. Buhari never surprised all of you now. Buhari surprised everybody. He even surprised his own followers. So what's the worst? Tell me, what is the worst that can happen? Boko Haram will take over Lagos State when Tifnubu comes in, Abi? What's the worst? Have they not taken over the whole place already? Are these guys not already kowtowing and all of that to them? Don't let anybody blackmail you with that nonsense, okay? They did it in 2015. What is the result? What? What is the result? We are waiting for that time when enough people will say, oh boy, this charade don't do. Me, everybody just find a level, find your way. So if you look at me and you are jumping up and down like, you are masturbating in public, shut up your mouth. You enemy, weary. Your senior brothers abused me in 2015, or maybe now you. How far with you? How far with change? How far with next devil? Joblessness. And then some of you who they actually, they're going to give you jobs soon. We borrow jobs. Shameless lot. We want you to tell us and convince us on those legacies. Don't tell us what's going to happen if we don't believe or accept you, because we won't. No, we won't. When you decided to put Buhari there, and from 13 million unemployed, jobless of you, right? Even those of you who had jobs then. Abi, today you are jobless, roaming the street. You know it in yourself. But you know one thing? Now your season, you did so. If this Maiyegun no shut up your mouth, Maiyegun. Me, shut up. Your father. Ask them. Now, here we were in 2015. This is 2022. I was here in 2019 telling you the same thing. But look at me. I am not close to where I can be kidnapped and ransom will be paid. I am not close to a place where Buhari's policies can take away my job. I am not near a place where your police can fire and shoot you and call it a stray bullet, accidental discharge. Because it be like, say, most of you serve Buhari idiot, you are mostly accidental discharge from your parents in a way, because it's so confusing. They are human beings with sense. They will shut up your mouth, you will see, God will shame you. Which God will shame who? God answered your prayer in 2015, brought you poverty, joblessness, insecurity, corruption, and the moral, what do you call it? The destruction of your dignity and humanity. That's what they brought. Look at me, I'm still here. Still telling you that but I'm just here to remind you. Remember, this is Maiyegun's diary. I am somebody who is just like, maybe if I was just writing everything in my diary and somebody just take them and start reading them, maybe all of you would just be laughing like, this guy called Maiyegun must be a very kind of one character guy. Look at all these things he wrote down, because those are my thoughts. I am a diary to remind you the born to suffer head, humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, that elections have consequences. And there is no amount of prayer, wishes that will take that away. So be careful of what you wish for. That's the point. Look around you, look at them. Don't let anybody tell you any nonsense about what have you. Abuse me. You abused me in 2015. You will see. I don't see. You abused me in 2019. You will see how God will shame you. I don't see him. No be me, they shout, God, why? God, why? No be me. Now, una can't they try the question God. The God where you expected to shame people who don't want Buhari to be president. Now, to you, God is going to shame Maiyegun that doesn't want Ifnumbu to be president. Look at that Sky Daddy. Oh, sorry, Sky Daddy. Please, don't shame me. Don't shame me. These shameless people, these shameless Buhari idiots who have no shame. They said you cannot shame the shameless. Oh, they want you to shame me. Please don't shame me. Ẹ̀yin wèrè àtẹ̀yin àtàwọn tó ní à ń gba òròmọdìyẹ yín lọ́wọ́ ikú. Ẹni kò jẹ́ kóun lọ sákìtàn lọ jẹ. Look around you. Wọ́n fi ìyà ṣe yín ni. Suffer no dey tire you. It's a question, no. And I'm actually talking, I've told you, the legacies of a murderous legacy, divisive legacies are not legacies that anybody should plant on. Or pretentiously or hypocritically say, oh yeah, I'm going to build on your legacy. That's fraudulent. I don't like it. I'm sorry, right? I don't know why. That song keeps ringing in my head. Now, Bito, the Buhari idiot are watching me. Nobody me make that song. You did deny, say, Shibaju cannot challenge your objective. No, wait till be my business. I know they are there. We are just waiting for the time to expose that. Shibu not the laugh. When your criminal Fulani jihadist government decided to kill Oloye Sunday Igboho, it was because of this election. They wanted to kill Igboho because of their 2023 election. They wanted to kill Nnamdi Kanu because of their 2023 election. Now we are watching them to destroy themselves because of 2023 election. You are doubting it. Maybe Maiyegun make the song. maybe na me do, maybe na me go Kano, go ask people to. Meanwhile, talking about what they have done, the poverty level, for some of you watching me right now, you'll probably be like, we talk about poverty all the time. It's real, though. For Adamawa State, where their custom are not protecting the borders, but they go into people's homes looking for who have foreign rice, who imported rice, who did this, who did that. Today, I've been yesterday. I don't care. This happened under Buhari in Adamawa.
This is Adamawa State Custom Office. The Nigerian Custom Office has been stormed. The masses are breaking virtually everything. Packing some food items. Packing consumable and non-consumable materials. Very bad, very bad, it's very bad. It's uncalled for. They should have just go for food and leave other things. As you can see what's happening up there, the youth are breaking so many things there. Where is the strength of Nigerian security? Very bad. I didn't subscribe to this. See this tank will be taken away. All their offices has been boggled. This truck is filled with beans. The youth are trying to evacuate all the beans to their various destinations. These Macapolos, the youth are destroying the parts of the car, taking away the seat and parts of the Macapolo. It's unhealthy. God have mercy. This is Adamawa State Nigerian Custom Office. Look at how youth are busy destroying the government facilities. Oh God have mercy. Oh God have mercy. We pray, oh Lord, that this thing should not lead to something else that we cannot contend. God have mercy. God have mercy. Yes, this is a gunshot. People are running. This is a gunshot. People are running. This is a gunshot.
Raw no. Raw no. Nigeria, that's Nigeria. All right?
Wherever you are in this country, whatever it is that you are doing, keep moving. Don't look back. You will win eventually. Keep moving ahead. Whatever the situation, we move. Whatever the situation, we move. We move. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Wherever the situation, we move. We move. We move. Yoruba Nation, I want to see that. I want to see you respond to that. Listen, whatever you are doing in this country, in Nigeria, if it is for revolution, continue. If it is for Biafra, continue. If it is for Yoruba nation, continue. Oshibaju advised, not just me.
Where you are in this country, whatever it is that you are doing, keep moving. Don't look back. You will win eventually. Keep moving ahead. Whatever the situation, we move. Whatever the situation, we move. We move. Thank you very much. God bless you.
People are saying that I'm sorry that I'm taking your time. I'm not going to take calls. I know. It's sad, yeah? But you're not enjoying this because as I'm dropping these, I'm also dropping the part of the later part of my broadcast, which is meant to be part of the. I'm so sorry I'm not taking calls, right? Join me. So did you see that video where people invaded the custom office in Adamawa? Yeah. And you remember the scenes of the, what do you call it? The people who were breaking into warehouses where they kept their food during the NSAS protest as well. Now, that is the state of Nigeria. This is what will explode soon. How soon, Maiyegun? Oh, man, don't be in a rush. These guys are about to outplay themselves. You know, when you play and play to some point that you feel like you have no real serious opposition anymore. You can do whatever you like. Then you will outplay yourselves. So we are not fighting you, or should we say we are fighting them because not fight? Oh. I wanted to say we are not fighting them when we say we are not going to be part of the rigged system. We want something better and we will get it. Yes, we don't have the number yet to put that stunt and put that surprise, as they will call it. But the absence of that proof now, does that deny the existence of the possible proof? Sorry, I think I'm mixing that up for you. Am I not? Well, what I'm trying to say there is that I know that they will outplay themselves. They currently, PDP, APC, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Ijo, this everybody from everywhere who is part of the current rigged system in Nigeria, politically, traditionally, religiously, wherever, economically or business-wise, wherever, by association or by anything, right? Every one of them will outplay themselves. The system will outplay itself. Then it will collapse. When it collapses, that is when the new course will be charted for those who will choose a different path around that time. So people like us know when the system gets stifled that much and is about to explode. So do what you like. But don't try to blackmail us or make us feel like, we owe you anything to propagate the fraud that people should know about and run away from. I mean, that should be the clarion call. You don't sit abroad and tell people that, it will be better. It go better, so that you can always go back home and see those boys, educated guys who are going to be your handbag carriers, your drivers, your car washers, your errand boys and girls and all those stuff, so that when you go back home, you can feel like a king. Some people like it anyway. I mean, some people love it. But when you look around you, you are not helping yourself if you continue to encourage the rubbish, the madness going on in Nigeria. You might not be the victim yet, all right? I keep saying that, yesterday's survivors are today's victims. You know that? Today's survivors are the potential tomorrow's victims. And it's on and on and on and on until you reach your turn. We might stay away as much as we want, but every day that you continue to agree with these guys, or you continue to find excuses for them, for what they've done, what they are doing, and what they're about to do, right? Every now and then that every time you agree with them, or you in a way encourage them or support them in what they are doing in Nigeria, what you are doing is that you are making it even worse to come back from the damages they have done. Hopefully, some of us will see through this. Use your influence, okay? People will collect money from you, right? Tell them, give them that condition. It's not that they will follow it, but cut down when you realize that they are neck deep in the Nigeria shit hole stuff. Because some of them have shit, like, I don't know how to put that. They have something that is worse than sawdust up there, and they choose to keep it that way, even when they have the opportunity of doing something differently, especially choosing differently in a way. I mean, why are they so scared of anything new? Why are they always want to be part of a rigged something that will eventually come back to hunt and kill them? Why? It's because they choose to be like that. You can use your own influence. Don't give people money when you can't tell them to back down. Boycott the nonsense, so that when the time comes, their rage and anger can well be exercised in a very productive way, not for the criminals that will cajole you into jail. It doesn't mean that you won't do it. Do it. I mean, do it. I'm not the one that is going to be looking for jobs. I'm not the one that will be, looking for where to, get water, electricity, and the rest of that. Unfortunately, we'll still have to get to deal with the consequences together as well. Those who want it, those who don't want it, everybody get to, to drink from the same well, the well of a dilapidated Nigeria. Is that the legacy you want to sell to me? Okay, I'm listening. As a Scottish, right? I am listening to you. Sell Tifnumbu to me. Okay? Tell somebody to sell Tifnumbu to you. Then ask them these questions. I've asked you. I didn't make this song, okay? Somebody did. And there are those who are also championing for Tifnumbu. Mikadego. I'll see you some other time. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time. If you are watching me on YouTube for your time tonight, you can like that video, please, before you go. We've got over 1,400 of us there. And we have a lot of us on YouTube, on Facebook as well. I mean, just thumb that. People have told me that they are finding it difficult to share my broadcast on Facebook. Come on, you guys should know that. When Maiyegun's Diary Politico on Facebook was Maiyegun's Diary Politico on Facebook, it was massive, mighty. I was doing 30, 40 million people a week. I mean, a page that reaches over 40 million people a week worldwide, and 40% of those people from Nigeria. It was massive. Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Facebook came, the Facebook bandit, the social media adsmen, all these Alimajiri, Buhari idiots. Report. So Facebook cut everything down. And today, it's so difficult to even click like for some people. It's so difficult for some of you to even share the broadcast. It's going to give you error 4 for error, this or that. Now, Facebook, they do that thing. That is why, if you are really so comfortable with watching Maiyegun, why not go onto my YouTube channel and subscribe? It's easier there. If we are shut down, fine. But it's easier there. You can share the broadcast, you can invite people, and the rest of you can even know when I'm on. Facebook is not my friend until they decide to be again. So for now, thank you very much for your time. Like that video, share it. Not just that, share the message, leave it, experiment it, talk to people who deserve to be spoken to. Tell them, ask questions, and at the same time, ask the Lagos Abobakus to sell Tifnumbu to you without lying or blackmailing you. And come back here and tell me what the experience is the next time I'm here. So from here, I'm going to say good night. And you all have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
lórí YouTube
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
òkúra olóṣèlú
Maiyegun máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn làjú
Maiyegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì
Maiyegun ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.